Hello, everybody. What if you could change your life just by changing yourself? What if you could go from aging to actually turning your life around and becoming younger and younger every day? And what if you could break the fear? Today, I've got a really cool guest, and beautiful Anya Matrosova. Now, Anya, you might remember her. We've already met her twice before. So it's like we're going to be updating and see where she's at and how far she's come with her fear. And if you see Anya, you can see Anya. She has come so far with her fear, and it's so exciting just to see that. And of course, she's got some very exciting new projects that she's doing that are just beautiful, and you'll see they just come out, and it's an inner beauty and anti-aging. What more do we want? Hello, Anya. Oh, Karina from Break Fear, Find Freedom, and our beautiful Anya Matrosova. Hello, Anya. How are you today?
Hi, Karina. How are you?
I'm good. It's so nice to see you. We haven't seen you for so long. What's it, about a year ago?
I know.
Right?
You were so, you know what? Sorry, I'm going to say this. You're so selfless when it comes to things. Like, we just mentioned this. I want to mention your book that you just wrote your book. And you're mentioning me again. And I told you to mention this.
Yes.
But please mention this for everybody to know.
Okay. Well, yes. And of course, I've launched my book, the Clank of Chains, which is, as everyone knows, if you follow me on Break Fear, Find Freedom, but you might not, it's about my time in detention, immigration detention, that I spent 8.5 months in immigration detention. And it was a really, truly transformational process. But check out my book. All the details are at the below. The Clank of Chains, from trapped to freedom. Thank you. Thank you, Anya.
Please, I would love to read it, because I'll give you my 5 cents on that, because I was in a little detention in immigration, little bit too, just in Canada, but we'll share about it later in other shows. So that's why I want you to speak up, because it's so important. It's so empowering. And lots of your stories, it's empowered me. And we were working together, right? You helped me to go through fears. Like, you were my wish that I made, in 2018 or 19. I was just so tired of my panic attacks. Everybody who's listening probably knows this.
Yes.
And how it's exhausting. And when I was about to hit 40, it was before 40, and I was like, I came like in the New Year's Eve, and I went there, look in the sky, and I said, and I made a wish. I want to deal with my fears. I want to face them, because I knew it's going to be my breakthrough.
Yes.
Scary stuff.
Yes.
With the stories in our heads, and it's not even true. So, and then I saw you on a Mark Joyner show, or like, what do you call that show? Live.
Yes.
And
yes.
said something that really resonated with me. Just said like 3 words. I deal with source of fear. I was like, who is she? And I'm looking at a bunch of you guys like in the screen. I'm like, who is she? I'm like, Karina, okay. And I'm so happy. It was like 2 years ago.
Wow, already 2 years ago.
Yes, it was 2 years ago. I wasn't even doing my fitness yoga then.
No,
I didn't even know then yet. I was about to go back home to Belarus.
Yes, that's right. And what happened is that, and I'll have the links to those shows in the description box, just to see the transformation, that first show compared to now. Wow, it's a whole new Anya, right? It's so exciting to see.
I think you recorded, right? You recorded our...
Yes. Yes, I'll put all the links, because there's 2 of them, because we did the one and then we did a follow-up. And now we've done another one. We'll share it in the description box, because like now you're radiant, but you're in Phuket now, right?
Yes. I love it. This darn Mark Joyner, he made me want to come here. And Yeah, and you helped me to kind of break the fear to come in. You even encouraged me to reach out to him, like, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to bother him. And you kept, well, dude, go. And it's a big fear, right? And then it was
Yes,
just, oh my God, he's just beautiful human, and like me and you, and it's great. Thank you,
exactly. So,
thank you.
yes.
Keep on this beautiful moment, like that made my rest of my trip and awesome.
Right, right. You just needed to be pushed a bit over the edge, Anya, like, go.
People like you, okay?
Well, thank you, Anya.
Simple things like that, like you never know who you're gonna inspire and push over the like in a good way over the edge.
Yeah, in a good way. In a good way. It's all figurative, people. It's not real. Okay, it's all figurative. Just to say, yes. So, but a lot of times that's what we need. We just need that hand holding and shown the way, right? Because it's scary sometimes to be on our own, especially in this whole entrepreneurial journey. Sometimes we find ourselves so alone. So it's nice to have people to connect with.
Yeah, it is. I'm so lucky I connected with you. I'm so lucky. I'm so happy I found you.
Well, thank you. I'm happy I found you too. So thank you, Anya.
One of my favorite money spent. Yeah, seriously. Like there's like things that you like. I choose to think about. Like I want to support people. What they do. It's like as a thank you, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, big thank you.
Well, thank you, Anya. So after all that, thank you so much for all that flattery. Tell us a bit where you're at, what you're doing.
Okay, right now I'm in Phuket. It's my last night here, and I've been here for a month, and I didn't go dance even once.
Oh so no!
Today, yeah, I know, especially me. Anyways, but I've been sailing. I've been working out a lot, like 3-4 hours a day, and I could go push it for 6, but it's okay. No. I gotta leave a little bit. I've been working from here, and it's been a great another breakthrough. You call it fear. I've been able to work from here. Okay, which I do teach face yoga fitness online. And it was because in Toronto, I do hands-on. I have a spot, right?
Yes,
and I do here. I'm really good at it, based on clients' testimonials and years of data. I think I'm good at it because I really love it. Just put my hands on people's faces and take care of them, fix them. So then
I'm sure you're brilliant at it.
I love it. It's so much fun. I don't stick with one every. Anyway, but it was so always hands-on, right? Before
yes.
we know one way to do facials or one way of income. Now, not to mention, the course I got it from Mark, and then because of this course I met you, and you were helping me then. To go through my fears. And if we didn't go through those fears then, I would be scared to do what I did while I've been here, which is teach online, go live. Yes, and I'm sure a lot of people would resonate with that. Before my life, I go live every day in my private, I teach face fitness, yoga fitness, how to have it's just an alternative to a Botox and fillers and stuff like that.
I know, but it's beautiful because it's natural. Sorry, carry on.
Do you see any results when you did it? You were a little bit of it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, you can actually see the results.
Right. For sure. Seriously, what can be better for your skin than your own blood? When you feed your skin with your own blood, you don't need vampire facials. You need
exactly, especially Botox. I mean, how do people put that poison in their body? For me, that's my opinion.
To be honest with you, I don't want to talk bad about Botox because I've done it, and I've done it maybe 4 or 5 times. But not. It's the whole idea of the non-surgical medical industry. It's a little bit where I'm from, where I live in Canada. and it's built, maybe not built, I don't know, on insecurities of women.
Yes,
And you know
yes.
how we age, like how it feels. I'm 41 and I'm already like, oh, like, is he gonna look at me? He does actually, because of face yoga fitness, though. Like, you know.
But it's not only that, Anya. It's also about the if you're happy and beautiful inside, it comes out. And I know that sounds like it sounds like something you'd see on a cereal box, right? But it's true. So if you're confident and you're happy, I mean, I'm the most confident and the happiest and that I've been in my life at this moment. And it's like, what is going on? You know, you have to like hit, like it's enough, people. All these people are just coming into my world. And all these, and I have to beat these men off. Like, it's like, what? You know? That's what I'm saying, because it's an internal thing. It's a confidence thing. That's what I believe. And then plus with the outside, the yoga, the beautiful face yoga. Wow, you're unstoppable. You're unstoppable, right?
I really, really like it.
And super, you know, you're super empowered and a goddess. So well done.
Little tool, you know what? It's just a little tool, which you okay. When I met you, like we had our first meeting, break free those sessions with you. I just got, after 20 years, going back home. Okay, I wasn't able to go there, but I went because everybody was busy with COVID. I sneaked in. I lost my father. I lost my brother, like within short time. And before my mom lost it, which she did a little bit anyways, but it's okay. I shake her up. My other brother, thank God that I had two. I call it like this. I have two brothers, just one of them don't have a body. How's that? Okay, they still here. So anyways, my other brother said, oh my God, I'm glad you showed up. You really shake her up. So that's good. But the thing is, like, when I was going there, when we first met, I was just thinking one way of income and I can do only this. I was so scared anything else to do. Like, it's like we're so conditioned to think like this. So in a way, COVID, yes, it was disturbing hard and everything, but it's like really pushed people to go do things. We're ready for it. Like I would never like meet you. You know, I would never meet you. Maybe I would. Maybe like sometimes you can believe in fate, or you can just go for it and just make it happen.
Yes.
While I was there, going through what I was going through with my mom and everything, and I was going with you through this moments, how you, what we walked through, like love myself in this stage and this stage. That was so beautiful. It's so simple, and I was thinking to myself, how didn't I even think about it myself? It's so simple, but you just know. You're so good. But then that's where I got inspired, understanding that I am more, I sell those creams in Canada, okay, like all this fine, beautiful.
Yes.
But you know what? People come to me, I have puffy eyes. And I just like, this is like what you see, and this is it. This is cream from puffy eyes. But what does it do? It just reduces condition. You are more than your skin. You when you see yourself as the whole different systems, you feed your body with soil that you need to be material, you know? So I got into nutrition over there. And then nutrition got me like essential oils. And it's like all these natural ways. I live beside forest. I just really connected with this Anya, like a child who grew up in a farm and a forest. And I'm like, my God, I was away for 20 years just to come back and see all of this. That, you know, seriously, the book Alchemic, you know, that book, Alchemic. It's like 10 pages or something. When we like searching.
The Alchemist. Yes.
Yes. I'm telling you, this is me sitting on my goats after on the ground in the end. And it's like, oh my God, I'm rich. I have
Right. Right. I love it.
and I take this inspiration from, from these people who have less opportunities and fortunate in old Soviet Union to make money. And I just admire how they like thinking and I just connect with this Anya, like who didn't have it and who just loved it, what it was. And I brought it back to Canada and I just started to, go on live, and it's very scary. Sometimes I have those panics. They come and I'm like, what if they're gonna ask me something I don't know? Not everybody can. I'm gonna they always do.
It's okay. You just say, don't worry, I'll tell you later, whatever you say.
Yeah, like I write down because based on those questions I learn. That's another it's a huge fear,
Yes, yes, yes.
Some of the teachers we asking, I'm thinking, how do they even know how to respond to this? Somebody probably already asked,
Yes. Well, you know what, you can't know everything. So you just say, well, I don't know, I'll check it out and I'll get back to you. It's not, I don't think there's a problem with saying that.
Yeah. So yeah, that's me. That's me. Face yoga fitness.
Yes, I love the face. Yes, it's beautiful.
While I'm in Phuket here, between classes, I ran. People think I'm crazy. I'm like sweaty and it's hot and sticky. And I ran and then I'm running, like taking shower and I'm still sweating in nice clothes. And I'm like sitting in coffee shop doing the facial and everybody like just walking by like. And then I put tapes on, I go on different channels to bring people in. I would be so scared, like thinking like, oh, like, yeah, it is like what they're going to think. What people are going to think, no, I better have this, I need this setup. Oh my God, resilience, it's the best thing.
Right.
Boom, drop the camera, do. Internet is like the best thing. I would be so like, you can 2 years ago ask me to do that. No, I would never, I would be like, no, I need a spa. Yeah, so I really, really like it because I get to put the knowledge into the people's head and see themselves more than what they just see. Yes. And, step outside of, oh, I need this, but it's cost this much and this much. No, it's not the only way. I mean, when you have it, yeah, go get that professional treatments. That's great. That's good. But if you don't, just learn. And I'm teaching.
Yes. I love it. I love it too. So this would be a good time. I mean, we'll mention it again. But you're speaking a lot about your face yoga and how did you start? Where did it come from? We did mention it in the other shows, but just remind people how you came into this idea to do face yoga.
Face yoga, or like in general, spa and all this stuff?
Yes, well, but you've expanded, because when we first started, our last time we met, you were doing it a little bit, but not as much as you're doing it now. I think you've
I just show you like the face yoga. I just show you tricks. Okay. Oh, sorry. I was in quarantine after I came back from Belarus. I was in quarantine in Canada, and I was bored out of my mind. And I'm like, I'm gonna post something on TikTok, some recipes maybe. I want to do something. I hold plank like this, and it's like boring. Like how much I could. So I posted, and then I was on the phone with somebody for 2 hours. And I look, and I just opened my account, and I have like 3,000 followers, and like
whoa.
400 comments, answer questions, so demanding. It's like how we perceive the. It's like, whoa, okay, people, okay, like give us more, all this stuff.
Whoa, that was brilliant.
Yeah, and people see result, like some of the simplicity of the things I put together. 5 minutes, puffiness in the eye, bags, and all this explaining. it just got me so deeper and deeper, like to study and learn, and then it's more questions. Then I see my own videos being used by doctors and surgeons,
Whoa.
right? Who already have a lot of, like, we all in followers world, but it's just like, I'm like, oh, you bastards, now you're using me to kind of like,
So I hope you reached out to them and said, hey, this isn't okay.
No, it's just the way the algorithm works, but it just tells me like.
But maybe you can collaborate with them. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe, yeah, I do. I'm practicing, I'm learning, yeah. But a lot of them, it's like, how we exist in a new dimension, this online world. It's like almost. It's cool to see, like, to understand personality of people even through online.
Yes, yes.
There's some people, they just, if they weren't very nice in like a natural life, they're not very nice in real life.
Well, that's how it is, yeah.
Ego
yeah.
in the like, doctor's world, lots, but also lots of knowledge. But my idea, I think if like true medicine and holistic medicine start shaking hands.
Yes.
One side not gonna go nuts, two puffy faces and look like, monkey ass. I'm sorry for my language, lips. Or like, the other side, oh, I'm holistic, hairy armpits and stuff. Sorry. It's not a but
it's your opinion. It's fine.
It sells people. Anyways, what I'm saying is, if we start shaking hands, it's like a new way of being. I think it's great. That's why I was what I'm trying to refer to, like you said, Botox and all this stuff. If both sides gonna start thinking, like have this idea, this is what we need, something not poison and something that it's good enough to like relax the muscle and be able to remove that muscle. How about that? We're gonna use the background of like this science, and we're gonna like present it properly.
Yes. That's exactly what we need to do. That's exactly what we need.
Like, I appreciate every single, like, like whoever like they deal with. It's a lot of work. Like, it's a lot of knowledge, but there's like in both sides, I always hear like so much ego. And it sometimes comes up in me, and I'm like, you're on day off today, Missy. Bye.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all about self-development and self-awareness. So it's all good.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so that's how I started, because people was demanding, and I started, and then I will ask you if you want to be part of my group first, one of the first groups, and then I had feedbacks after 1 month. Women were seeing the results, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna, do the private club. So I created I was looking for a name. I have Anyutka Aesthetics because my mom calls me Anyutka, and I called my company Anyutka Aesthetics. And then I was thinking of something that teaching but cute. So I came up with name for the face yoga fitness. So I came up with name Atichka.
Nice. That sounds so nice. Atichka.
Yeah, it's cute. They're looking like a birdie. And I am like,
Right. That's very cool. Where can people find you? If people want to join your membership site, how do they do that?
Find me on Instagram, Atichka, ATEACHKA. Or Anyutka Aesthetics. They both connected those accounts, or TikTok, Atichka. And I'm also on Google, so you can Google me.
Oh, whoa, that's like very cool. You can Google me.
No, but Google, it's a great source. You know what? Like,
So how's your fear now?
How's my fear? There's more of awareness of that fear. It's always kind of, sometimes I feel like it's walking around and just looking at me, like, like presenting. And then I'm like, yeah, I know you're here. It's good. What do you need now? Like, in a way, right? But it's there. it's there, but I'm just too busy being happy.
I love that. I love that. Anya. Yes, yes.
You know, also, you know, when like I don't want to say that I'm so much forward with my stuff. That the thing is, I can see some people, a lot of people actually, my students who I educate and teach. They ask me questions not related to what I do at all, right? It's like you're psychologist in a way.
Yes, yes.
Then you
yes.
understand this, like, how to say, like during our life, I find myself, the older I get, the less I have of this, like, oh, she's so weak, or like she's such a da da da. She said, it's like, I've been there. It's like, that's where you're at right now. Oh, okay, that's where. Like I find this, and I can see a lot of people have a lot of fears.
Yes. Yes.
They like out of nothing. Out of nothing. It's like a fear to be. I'm going to give you the best example. My mother. She's scared to be happier, to open that world to her. Okay, now that my pop not around, and my brother, he was like a handful, poor thing. He wasn't like all here, but even all she knew is just to take care of them all the time, right?
Yeah.
Like piece after one, or like not to get in trouble, or like between like all this. Or my dad, like sick all the time, hospital to hospital, and she would run between. And there was a conversation even back in the day. She said, when father is, you know, not here, that's when I will come and spend time with you. And like it's like, and I will be happier. And now I get to be with her friends, and she always talks about certain things, like how she wants to like go for coffee with man or this or this. And I'm like, because my dad never gave her that. He was jealous and never anywhere. She wanted to put makeup on, and I'm like, don't worry, you come, I'll hook you up, mom. She's like, yeah, it's just funny how she. But it's like she keep postponing. Like it's always coming up something. It's like she's on purpose break her shoulder right before she's supposed to come.
Yes.
And then something else happened. Oh, I have this. And it's like she's scared. And she knows I'm going to be going for walks with her, taking her to spas. I mean, it's my biggest dream. Like right now, it's like, you know, like whatever time she have in here in this physical world, I want to make sure she's happy.
Yes, beautiful.
Be happy. She's scared of being happy, and there's a lot of people they scared.
Yes,
it's a fear of unknown, of something that people not used to feel. Simple happiness, this overexcitement. What if it's gonna go? That's attachment to it. What it's gonna go?
Yes.
I have to deal with all day today. So like, I want to hold on to Phuket, that feeling, and I just made friends, and I want to hold on to that, like, you know, a little bit more. But then it's like, okay, calm down, time to let go. Like, don't get attached to the result. It's good.
Yes.
Not your baby business to go home. Yeah. So like,
Yeah, that's huge. I found that as well. And it's quite funny. We did a show last week about this, about being afraid to be happy. And people, there's so many people that are so afraid to be happy because, hey, you know what, if you're happy, you might be sad or whatever it is. So it's quite interesting with your mother, but also you have to look at background. I mean, your mother was brought up in communist Russia, right? So you have to look at. Yeah, you too. You have. I mean, that's one thing that we that had a great influence in your fears when we were working together. It's huge because you've been brought up in that environment, in that communism, that lack environment. So of course it affects everything, and you aren't allowed to be happy there anyway. So it's like ingrained with her.
And I get noticed if you're too happy. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes, of course. And also, it's quite interesting. I don't believe in coincidence, right? It's quite interesting how how people sabotage themselves. I mean, to such an extent where she breaks her shoulder and she gets sick or whatever, so that she doesn't. I mean, I'm sure she wants to come to you, but she's so afraid because she doesn't know any better. So,
and I did her a visa, everything. I did everything, and it's like, wow. It just I'm just like not settling, accepting right now.
Yes, but you know what? With love and care and speaking to her, eventually she'll realize, hey, you know what? It's time.
It's like, well, I just don't want to put just don't break anything else. Stay there. You know what I mean? Like, but
yes,
yeah, I think she's ready. She's so tired. Like the other day she couldn't get out of bathtub because of her shoulder, and then she was like, okay, I'm like, yes, I'm coming. Yeah, but then we have this situation. Let's get her out.
Well, it's time, and it's about accepting her for who she is, loving her for who she is, loving yourself enough to understand that, and then letting go and just taking it.
You know what? Remember, you teach me how to see my mother as just a person, not as my mother, not as a daughter of my mother. That is very helpful. Very helpful to understand, to not even forgive. What's there to forgive? Somebody to be what they are, myself, like, you know what I mean? Like, accept and fully love.
Yes, yes.
It's like once you're able to do this with yourself, you can do it with anyone.
Yes. It always starts here.
You know, but you're fine.
Yes, it always starts with us. So if we can accept ourselves, love ourselves, let ourselves go, forgive ourselves, then it just works in our lives. And you can see it. I mean, you can see it. Anya, you have to, people, our audience, beautiful audience, please go back and see Anya's our first encounters, our first videos, our first podcasts. It's a beautiful, different Anya right now. It's like radiant, beautiful, calm, like, and you know where you're going, focused, clear. So it's really such a beautiful thing, this beautiful transformation.
I was so scared. Remember, I said, what is going to be? Like, I was so scared. Remember?
I know.
I'm like finally dealing with stuff, and it's, you're like, you're going to be fine.
Yeah, you were really afraid. It was, and that's beautiful. So I love this.
Even cooler that when I was, it was back home. So I was sitting in my room, and my mom and my brother, they were like after 1 hour or whatever time we had together, I would come out and I'm just fluid and like full of energy, so positive. They look at me like with fear, like, what is she doing there? Like some magic? Like it's just like, like I was just too much for them. It's like some magic, or like, Yeah.
Yes.
I did
Yes, it was good magic that. But then again, we have to go back to culture. I mean, the Russian, they're so built in with all the superstitions and believe in magic. And magic it's exactly what we were doing. Magic is exactly what it is, right? It's just magic.
Yes, I know. I'm so excited.
It's very exciting. So tell me, Anya, where can people find you?
Where they can find me? Well, first of all, you're probably gonna have a YouTube, right? You have a YouTube channel.
Yes, all the details will be in the description box to find Anya.
Yeah, you can send me atichka@gmail.com or Anyutka Aesthetics at Gmail. Instagram, TikTok. I'm everywhere, actually.
I love that.
Like you put your legs everywhere.
Yeah, right. So tell us, have you found freedom?
Have I found freedom? I think I found freedom in knowing that you're always going to have those challenges. It's always going to be around, and those fears and all that. But I would say from fear. Fear is we need fear. Use it towards something. Like it speaks to you when you need something. When maybe our soul talks to us. Maybe through fear. Who knows, right? We can't see, but
Yes.
come up whatever story you need to keep going, right?
Right,
and,
right.
I really I'm super thankful for your help. Thank you. You're a huge part of it. You might wish I used on your full star. You know the star when they fall.
Well, thank you. It's such a beautiful story, actually. I love the synchronicity, right? The stars and of course with Mark Joyner. So yeah. So it's beautiful, and I've also been so honoured to have encountered and met you as well. So thank you as well for that, Anya.
Thank you.
It's been really cool. So, if there was one thing you could tell our audience about looking younger every day, what would you say?
Looking younger every day, you know what? It's always the same thing. Just do it. Try it. Okay, just try it. Our monkey mind. Sorry, it's a monkey mind.
It is
gonna
right.
tap away. Or what is monkey mind? I'll tell you. Now you're hearing the question or talking to you or that's the monkey mind. But it's always gonna give you the our knowledge. But this is it. Try it, do it, see what resonates with you. You have a puffy eyes, you hear something that you can do for 2 minutes. Don't attach yourself to, but it's gonna go away. Yes, so are you. Just do it. Just do it. You want a better body? Go and do the work. You want to, more money? Go do the work. The math. It's always the math. Do it. When you do, even if you're not figuring it out right away, every single step, every single morning or evening, whenever, it's a little details, right? Every single day.
Yes,
so that have that muscle. Or surround yourself with people that with mindset, which we are, right?
Yes.
Or
yes.
Whatever it is, just don't sit down and wait for it. Just do it.
Exactly.
Looking younger every day. Drink more water, okay? Drink more water.
Good one.
That's one thing you gotta say. Drink more water. Don't give me excuse. Oh, I have a condition. I can't, water retention. Find a way not to retention. It's use that as the next question to your house. What's going on with me? You deal with one thing, everything else, it's slowly, giving you answers.
Yes. So listen to your body. Take time out, be silent, and breathe, and just do it. Yes. So take one little step at a time. I love that. That's a beautiful way to end this episode.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Anya. I really appreciate it. I love it that you've come on on this episode with me today on our show. And I love this progress, and I just love what you're doing right now. It's really, really beautiful. So safe travels back to Canada. And may your mother be blessed to join you very soon, which I'm sure she will. You just have to believe it, right, in your soul.
I believe it.
Exactly.
I know it. It's like when you're in love. Only you know it. Nobody can.
Yes, I know, right. I love that. Thank you so much, Anya. It's been an honor and a pleasure, and we'll chat soon, and we'll have a follow-up soon. Who knows, in a year or 6 months or maybe sooner. Many blessings. Thank you so much, and we'll chat soon. Thank you, everyone. Bye for now.